Hey guys, it's old Pop Pop's Garage again. I want to show you my next project here. I know you guys see this thing, but you guys don't even know how old this thing is or what it is. I'll give you a hint. It's a cabinet. All right. This is a metal cabinet. Now, when I first saw it sitting out on the side of the road, you see the top. It's all particle board. I think somebody put that on there at one time. I don't think that was on there originally. But as you can see, it looks like, yeah, I thought when I first came up on it that it was like, them aluminum filing cabinets that are real thin. This stuff made out. It's metal, man. This thing is heavy duty, and it's got them legs at the bottom. I might cut them legs off and put some casters on it, wheels. But you can see I'm getting ready to bust this top off, and it's got a big hunk of steel on top that's been welded in as well. So, but I'm going to put a bigger top on this in order to handle that toolbox right there, because I want to get this toolbox off of this and down here at the end of my bench, and that's going to be the base that holds it. Now I'm going to put a bigger top on it with this wood here. Right here, I'm going to build a bigger top so that it'll handle that toolbox. But all that, when I get this down and stripped down to, I'm going to paint it probably, because I'm going to end up keeping this thing. But I'm going to strip it down. I'm going to get all that old wood off, probably get it painted up before I put that new top on it. So, guys, that's Pop Pop's Garage for you. God loves you. I love you. Jesus couldn't love you anymore. Till the next one. All right, guys. This is that cabinet that I got. I went ahead and I took the top off, and when I knocked this bottom out, it was a particle board, kind of similar to that. When I knocked that bottom shelf out, if you look down here, you can see all these larvae laying everywhere. There's a bunch of big black army ants came out of it. Now this is the board. I bet they're still in there. Watch this. See them? See all them big ants? They came inside this board. I gotta get this mess cleaned up. I had to spray a bunch of bug spray in here yesterday. All right, till the next video, guys. All right, guys. Now, after I got all the ant larvae and all the bugs and all the spiders and everything out of this cabinet, this is what it looks like. It's solid to this front. Now, I'm going to show you these legs later on, but I want you to take a look at them. They're rusty right now, but they do work. And this one, I don't know, is it? No, it's not bent. But they are rusty a little bit, but they are fully adjustable. That bottom is down in here is where all them ants were. But this thing it's made out of same things they used to make cars out of back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. I ain't playing with you. Now, let me come over here. Make sure I can get it up in here. I haven't done this in a little bit. That way I can see what I'm doing. Hold on, guys. I'm an old man. Alright, there we go. Now this top, let me see if I can. Doesn't look like I can shrink it up any. But this top I've been working on. Let me see where I'm at. Hell, I can't even see that. Right here. This edge, the only reason I'm putting on there is because of this board here that's mounting all this. This is all free wood, folks. This is wood that I got out of my daughter's bed. When she bought a new bed, this is all, this pre-cut, everything. I'm just using it. Same as the cabinet. But I had to put a block of wood on here to hold the whole top together. One on both sides. And then I was looking at it when it was sitting up there. And let me see here. As you can see, I added this piece so that from the side, you're not going to see this end or where this end, it's going to look like an edge all the way across. Okay, I'm just doing, I know. And the thing about it is this thing's a garage piece. This, and it's some of it's painted. These are pieces of wood that I'm using around here, folks. So I'm going to show you right here, if I can get this up here, how I'm going to do this piece. This piece right here is already screwed in, everything. These pieces all screwed in. All I'm going for, and I'm going to slide this over a little bit. It's getting hot in here. But I already drilled the holes. I just want to show you. This is how simple my butt is. I'm a simple man. I'm going to start some screws just so I don't have to do it as I'm going along. You can see this. And when I'm done doing this whole edging of this and everything, you'll see why. Plus, the one thing about this is I want this top to be just as strong as that base. When I go to move this into my, oh yeah. When I go to move this into my own barn, now I'm using this edge because there's no paint and nothing on it. This edge got paint on it. That's fine. It's going to seal it. I'm going to stain and seal the top of it with a clear coat. So I'm putting that stained edge out, or unstained edge out, unpainted, whatever you want to call it. And you'll see it later. So I'm lining the edges up. They ain't got to be perfect, folks. They ain't got to be perfect because I'm going to do some sanding and all kinds of stuff on it. So I got to fill in the edges. I'm going to lock this corner down first. Sink it down to where you can't see it. I'm going to come over to this side. You watching me? I don't have time to re-explain this. You're going to be graded on this. And I feel everything with my hand. Lock it down. The rest of it doesn't even matter. Push it over if you need to. Push that. Lock it down. Lock it down. Lock it down. There you go, folks. This is, now I'm running out of wood. I got this piece done. Oh, here we go. I got another piece I can do here. This piece is done. I had enough extra around here. See, I got another edge on there that ain't painted or anything, so we'll go ahead and, I'm trying to keep everything in view here. This can. Guys, this is I got the top done. It's not mounted on there or anything, but just to give you an idea of what the top, and then I'm gonna put a bottom in that thing too, made out of this same wood. But I just want you guys to see what I'm doing with it. Now this thing is exactly the same height as that bench right there, and it's going to go on the end here where this cabinet is, and I'm going to put all them tools from up there on top of here on the end of this bench, so I can use that bench for charging batteries and stuff and get some of this stuff off my desk. But I just want to let you see, this is how the top looks. Now this has got some stain on it. I'm going to sand this down, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to paint it or stain it. It's probably going to be stained darker than that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to paint the base, but I want to get this thing up here and show you guys. Let me see. I'm going to put it like this, but I want to get this just for a minute. Bear with me, guys. This now. I'll show you. Yeah, this thing's got some. This is mostly surface rust, folks. Let me see. Can you see how thick that metal is? There's 2 layers right here. You see, I think it's at least the 16th, maybe I don't know. I didn't measure it, but this is what they used to make cars out of. At least 55-gallon drums. But these ends here. I'm gonna have to, there's a couple of them I gotta break loose, but I didn't realize it until I broke this one loose. These are all adjustable. They got a bolt in the end of them. And so you can, if this thing is setting unlevel, you can use these tips on these legs to adjust it up, to level it up. I'm going to sand all this stuff. This thing, it'll look brand new when I get done with it. But I still got to put a floor in it right here. But I got the top done. That's a little bit more about it. Hold on until the next video. Okay, guys, I've got this thing all sanded down. I've got it all sanded down. Now, I'm not painting the inside of this cabinet. It's going to have a wooden floor down here. I'm not worried about the inside. I am going to paint this edge. I ain't worried about that. This is you can see this, most of it's just surface rust. It's just a cabinet that's going to be in my barn. And there's the top right here. And it's going to be a bench that sits on the end of this, on the end of that bench right here. But you can see I got it all sanded down. Tomorrow morning I'm going to come out here and tape off the inside of it and spray the frame. Get it ready to have the top and the floor down here put in it. And then I'll stain, once I already got the top built, like I said, it's right here. Once I get that bottom built, before I mount them, I'll stain them up with the stain I'm going to use. And then, well, you'll see.